Let's be honest. Executives don't get excited about bar charts or pie charts. What they buy into, what they remember, is the story behind those charts. Because data on its own? It's just numbers on a screen. But when you frame it as a story, it suddenly becomes a business case. We have seen it happen over and over. The same dataset can either sit forgotten in a spreadsheet, or spark an entire strategic shift, just because it was told well. So, how do you move from numbers to narrative? Let's walk through it step by step. Every story begins with something that captures attention. In data storytelling, your hook is usually the aha moment. It could be a shocking drop in customer loyalty, or a trend that's been hiding in plain sight. Maybe it's a comparison between you and your competitors that executives didn't expect. Here's the trick: phrase your hook as a question. Instead of saying customer satisfaction dropped by 15%, try, "Why are we suddenly losing 1 in 6 customers?" That framing makes executives lean in. They don't just see a number, they feel the urgency. Executives process information better when it feels like a journey. Think of it as a 3-act structure. Act 1, context, what's the situation? Act 2, conflict, what challenge did the data uncover? Act 3, resolution, what's the way forward? For example, over the past year, our brand awareness was strong. That's the context. But satisfaction scores slipped in younger customers. That's the conflict. So the resolution? Targeted loyalty programs for this segment. See how that flows like a story? Much easier to follow than a pile of numbers. Now let's talk charts. Charts are powerful, but only if they earn their spot. A bar chart is perfect for quick comparisons. A line chart is perfect for trends over time. And a heat map can reveal patterns faster than words ever could. But here's the reality: too many presentations drown in visuals. Executives don't need 20 graphs. They need 3 or 4 that each answer one clear question: why should I care? If a visual doesn't serve the story, cut it. Sometimes, one powerful chart is more persuasive than a deck full of clutter. Here's where most analysts lose the room. They speak in technical detail. R squared this, regression that. And you can almost see the executive switch off. Executives don't care about models. They care about meaning. So frame every insight in their language. What does this trend mean for revenue? How does this affect our market share? What's the risk if we ignore this? Numbers are the what. But context is the so what. And it's the so what that drives decisions. A story without an ending is just noise. So always close with the action you want to see. For example, this trend signals it's time to double down on retention. Or, these insights prove the market is ready for a premium product launch. The call to action makes the insight memorable. And more importantly, it makes it usable. At the end of the day, storytelling with data isn't about making numbers look pretty. It's about making numbers clear. It's about removing the noise so leaders can focus on what matters. And it's about making insights unforgettable, so they live beyond the meeting room. So the next time you're building a report, ask yourself, does this chart tell a story? Does it connect to business impact? And most importantly, why should the decision maker care? Because that's when data stops being a report and starts becoming a strategy. And remember, keep learning, keep shining.